That should do it. Did that do it? Did I do it correctly? Hopefully I did do it correctly. Yeah, I did it correctly. I sure did. All right, everybody. We are at a new. I don't know if you saw a testing stream, but we are on a new platform. My iPad. I switched over to my iPad. It's way bigger, way better. And today we will be looking at some new mesoscale discussion. There's some storms going on near Jacksonville, Fayetteville, Charlotte, the coasts of Virginia, North Carolina. We do have some strong thunderstorms actually creating some tornadic and severe weather, which I did see. It very surprising. Over here near the Virginia and West Virginia. I mean, Kentucky and West Virginia. We still have that wind threat as that low pressure continues to move north. So, still have a lot of heavy rain and heavy wind. Possibly some Virga going on. We still have that tornado threat. Still does exist over here. So let's actually dive into the radar coverage. But first, what I do want to show y'all is the current day one categorical outlook. So we do, as of right now, do have a something going on over here. Possible severe weather going on near Boise, Idaho. Obviously, strong storms going on. Another chance for severe weather over here by Vermont. If we look at the tornado outlook, we do not have one over there, but we do have a tornado outlook over here by Montreal, mainly in the Vermont and eastern New York. So we'll be watching for that tonight. That is why we're live tonight. We're watching for that. But it does not end there. Hail-wise, we do have a 5% stronger hail threat. Not 2, but a 5% hail threat. In areas near Boise, Idaho, and mainly almost all of Idaho. The wind threat. Wind threat, there's 2 5% wind threats. One is extensively huge, including Boise, Idaho, and somewhat of northern Carolina. I mean, northern, a bit of northeastern California, Nevada, and Oregon. We also have a 5% right here where our tornado risk is. So it does look like we will have our main severe weather event going on over here in eastern New York and mainly all of Vermont, almost all of Vermont. Let's look at our excessive rainfall outlook. It looks like we do have a 2% for the excessive rainfall outlook. So this area could see flooding. All of Maine could see flooding. All of Vermont could see flooding. Even areas into New York and Pennsylvania could see flooding. Does look like we have a huge threat for flooding in Maine and Vermont, Delaware. This will be where the most flooding will occur, so please be aware. By Calais, Maine. Once again, we do have a discussion, mesoscale discussion going on. A lot of hail. But actually, now we can actually dive deep into the radar coverage. 1 second. Sorry, y'all. I am just getting comfortable. So we do have possibly some huge hail, or at least a huge hailstorm, mainly over here, near east of Stonewall and Wales. I actually am going to turn on the storm tracks. It would just look like this hailstorm is going through a cell merger. What a cell merger is when we have one big cell, or it could be a small cell, and another cell, big or small, collide with each other. So we can actually look at this. Definitely going on a cell merger. This could kill off this. The cell merger could kill off the potential of the storm, or it can increase it. Definitely some supercells to be worried about by the coast. And we did have the tornado warning over here right by Lexington. But now we just have a lot of strong storms. Get our warnings, anything, tornado possible. Okay, nothing tornado possible. Let's check for rotation. I forgot to check for rotation in the other storm, my bad. These, once again, not a lot of rotation. Nothing at all, really. Just looks like it is going to be a lot of hail. With mainly that storm and possibly this storm by West Liberty. Please be aware of that. These are some strong thunderstorms going on. They have a history of producing some tornadoes, so I need to go back to this radar because I did not look at the velocities on that radar. This looks like we have some broad rotation over here. Let's see what actually that looks like on the reflectivity. And yeah. Let me split my screen. Yeah, this could definitely some weak rotation, but I'd still be probably going to produce a water spout. I would put on this statement, water spout possible. Huge hailstorm. that's really where I need to look as of right now. We didn't really have a lot of storms popping off just yet in our Vermont tornado risk, which is good. So it doesn't look like there's a lot of activity going on, which means I'm going to segue. I mean, obviously there is some heavy wind activity, but I went over that. Actually, you know what? I'm actually not done with that. I'm not done with you just yet. Bursts happening near Maysville. Well, actually, I can confirm that. 1 second. But a lot of heavy wind, possibly some downpours. Microbursts, I'm not too sure of actually now. I saw some heavy wind going towards Newport, Moorhead, and Heekers Lake, looks like North Carolina. 60-mile-per-hour winds are confirmed. But now we covered that. We covered this to be a bit more wary of. Now we are going to segue into some models. So it does look like what? Thursday. Sunday. Alright. Gotta be aware of that then, since I'm in Iowa. But anyways, severe weather Monday. You do not really see this often, because that is still a pretty far out 2% slight risk on these severe weather parameters. Now, the yellow is a 2 out of 5. This is just for general severe weather. And even looking this much days out, that is pretty kind of uncommon. But it means that the National Weather Service is pretty confident. And their confidence does persist this far out. A enhanced risk. That is a 3 out of 5, folks. That is a 3 out of 5. So definitely be aware Monday if you live in any of these shaded areas. And the threat does not stop there. It does not stop there, folks. Even this far out, even though it was a 2%, but like 2 out of 5. I mean, that's slight. Out of 6, like, that's just not good. It does look like such high risks. It does look like we may have a significant severe weather event, possibly some severe weather outbreak. It looks like it is going to be centralized up there. So from April 15th, so don't mind this, but from the 15th to the 16th, this down here looks like it's going to be our potential tornado outbreak, or mainly just a severe weather outbreak. I say tornado outbreak because models are really showing the good signs for that as of now. Obviously, I'll be always checking models over here on Pivotal Weather. When will our event today start? I have no idea. Anyways, back to our radar coverage. Back to our severe weather event here. It looks like we do have, once again, a lot of high winds, hail, and downpours going on near Newport, North Carolina, going off to the coasts of North Carolina. These storms are supercells. But just as they leave, like literally on the border of the ocean and the border of the ocean and like the beach, it looks like there'll be a damaging wind threat linear. So beaches could easily get destroyed, possibly with these. We do have a lot of wind going on. Actually, I should report. Actually, you know what? I should actually report some wind right now. I should. I need to, actually. 1 second, I'm sorry. As a storm spotter, it is my duty to report high wind. Even on a lake. What are we looking at over here? Where are we looking at over here? Can we meet? We're looking at... I think we had a 50-mile-an-hour wind gust. One second, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, my anemometer. All right, everybody. I think my cat's trying to get in my room, y'all. I had to take a screenshot of that, yo. Okay, guys, back to the radar coverage. That was a huge gust of wind now. Back